Good morning, everybody out there. Good morning, Andy. I haven't even said good morning to you.
Yeah, man. How's things going? You're looking dapper
today
with your
flannel.
Lumberjack flannel.
Yeah, seriously, man. I was just actually out chopping down some wood. I was actually just trying to get the cabin ready for winter.
A little stockpile.
You know what I mean? Yeah, skinning the venison, the deer that we just took down.
Wrestling bears.
Yeah, we got to be good for winter around these parts. Hey, it does feel like fall, and it feels like winter, and I like it. I'm going to be real. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't like, and I don't know what your opinion is. I don't love the first day of daylight savings. The Sunday night it changes is depressing. I think we talked about it last week. Yeah. It just throws me off.
Yeah. But at least the fall back when you get that extra hour in spring is the really brutal one because you lose an hour.
Yeah, absolutely. No question.
Yeah.
And someday they're going to abolish daylight savings. And there's quite a few states trying to do that. Right. But last night, that magic golden hour of light was like 4:45 p.m.
I know. That's early.
And man, I'm like, man, it's so beautiful downtown. And our office is downtown off of First South, and all the trees are starting to be golden. And I love it. Okay, I do love it. But happy to be here, guys. Jeremy Larkin, host of the St. George Real Estate Morning Drive, in studio with Andy Griff, 890 KDXU, 94.9 FM or 890 AM. Got Jesse Paul here, who's fiddling and farting around, is what we call that. He's plugging things in, and he's like, it's incredible. Listen, we've been thinking of letting Jesse go. Do you guys have an IT position for him?
Well, we could always use a little help, sure.
Yeah, I know you could. Hey, but hey, if you're out there on Facebook this morning watching, listening, most people are voyeurs. They just want to watch. They don't, like these guys, like they don't want to participate, in the feed. Here's why: they don't want their boss to know that they're on Facebook.
There could be a lot of truth to that.
If you're on the toilet, good morning. If you're at work, good morning. Because does anyone know what the percentage is? Have we seen the statistics on this? What percentage people, should we say, take phone to the bathroom? Do you guys have any idea what this percentage is?
I hope
99.
I hope it's lower than we think it is. I know I cringe every time somebody hands me their phone. Hey, look at this, and they hand you their phone. I'm like, I don't want your phone.
Here's the dealio. October 8th, 2018, they were saying 80% of men, 70% of women.
Ooh.
Back in 2012, CBS News had a survey that said 75%. Yeah, probably 85, 90 now. November 21st, 2019, 88%. It's just rising. So listen, good morning to you. Don't want to make it awkward for you.
On that note,
the funny part is anyone who's in that position feels like we're watching them.
I think
they're like, this is weird.
Is correct. 95%.
95%. Except, listen, you don't fall in that group. We've got some good viewership this morning. So glad you guys are on. Hey, look, we got a challenge, okay, and we're going to talk about it today. Of course, I am CEO of the Larkin Group home selling team. We help people navigate the most stressful. Look, here's what they look like: birth and death, divorce.
Yeah, those are the big ones. Yeah.
Followed by buying and selling
Buying a
house.
house.
Moving, just moving.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just call it moving.
It's stressful. In fact, how many times has someone said, "Oh, we could make money on our house, or we could relocate to get closer to work or whatever," and they're like, "I don't want to move though."
But we don't want to get involved in that brain surgery.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, not only just the moving part, the mortgage in itself is an undertaking.
Yeah, it's a deal. It's a deal. So that's what we do every day. But here's the fun part. This is where we're going to talk about our problem. So many problems. This morning we're going to talk about all of my character flaws and my problems. I already did that last night.
There's time.
I was already in therapy last night for that. Here's the challenge we have. If you do not know, that's what we do as a day job. But for at least a decade now, just about a decade, actually, I've been involved. We have led, we're not leading. Last 5 years, we've been leading what is called the St. George Basket Brigade. And before you think he's going to ask for money, I actually don't even need your money, truthfully. We've raised the money. The money's raised. If you'd like to donate and feed a family, it's $50, and you can. You can donate $1, And you do that at stgeorgebasketbrigade.org. Jesse, I think you should link that up for us.
Will do.
Thank you, man. But what we do is we deliver, our volunteers come and they build this basket. In the basket are potatoes, corn, green beans, stuffing. This is all like an actual bag of potatoes, canned corn, canned green beans, stovetop stuffing box, which, can we be honest? That crap's good.
It is good.
You know, homemade stuffing, good grief. Throw some sausage in it and you've really done it. Stovetop stuffing, a lovely little, typically lovely little drawing, like a Thanksgiving kind of coloring thing that little kids do while we're there. And this includes a gift card to a local, where's our gift cards been going? Lynn's, super. So Smith's, thank you, Smith's. Here it is, guys. The prayer / thank you emoji. Smith's, Kathy, you beautiful human beings, worked with us forever. She's so great. We purchase all of our food for the Basket Brigade through Smith's, and they give us a great buy.
Mhm.
And then Lynn's Supermarket, they do the gift cards for us. And the gift card, family can go get a turkey and a pie. And so instead of you coming through a soup line, I call it a soup line. And I love what the Habibians have done at Red Rocks Canyon School for the last 20 years. They like feed a couple thousand people Thanksgiving Day. That said, that is definitely a soup kitchen type, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Environment. Like, well, we're either homeless or we're broke and we're going to come have you give us a meal. People, they take this kind of self-sufficiency and they put this all together and they cook their own Thanksgiving meal.
A sense of pride. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a huge sense of pride. And if you haven't been to our website, stgeorgebasketbrigade.org, you can watch about a 12-minute video that Tony Robbins shot like 25 years ago, 30 years ago when he started the event.
I was just going to ask you, how the heck did you get Tony Robbins?
Yeah, well, we didn't get him, but you know, we can pretend we did.
He got us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
But Tony Robbins started this event, and it's happening all over the country. In hundreds of cities, there will be a Basket Brigade. Here's the problem. Can anyone just guess what the problem is?
We need people.
Yeah, we need people. And what is the bigger problem, Jesse? You don't give the answer. What did the governor say several days ago?
Oh,
you can't get together.
Yeah.
Get together. Okay. There's a mask mandate. We can wear masks, and we will wear masks. So the issue we have is we can't have the 200 volunteers come to Dixie Middle School this year and pack them. So what's going to happen? We're asking you to comment on Facebook if you have ideas. We need a space that is a large space. You can't do it at the middle school because they'll say, well, the governor's mandate, we can't give you the middle school.
Right.
Our team, masked, our small little office of Larkin group, several people, right? We this year will stuff the baskets. And then what will happen is you will do curbside pickup. You will pull up to wherever we pack these at. And you will just pull up with your family and we'll hand you your 2 baskets to deliver. Now, when I say deliver, what this looks like, Jesse, is you knock on the door, and what do you say when you knock on the door typically? If I open the door, I'm like, who are you? Why are you at my house?
Somebody thought you could use some love this year.
Yeah, it's a good script. Nice script.
Enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Do you have enough people to deliver? Because I want to do that. That sounds really cool.
Yes, and you can. We could use more nominations. So let's back up. So yes, but yes.
Because we're doing it differently this year, we are going to need more people.
Yeah, we're going to limit how many baskets families are taking. We're giving them 2 each. In the past, there were some families that would take 4 to 6 baskets. I'm telling you that people beg to come do this. Can you please get us in? Because
we usually have to shut it off because there's just too many people.
Yeah, because everybody wants to take their kids. I'm going to change this Zoom. I want all of us in the same frame. Let's go to gallery view, guys.
Okay.
I'm not, thank you. Stupid. Anyway, at least I'm recording today. So the issue, right, is clear. So again, if you want to, we'd like you to nominate a family. Here's the deal. We got in this mode that maybe this wouldn't work.
Yeah,
and then I said, and Jesse said, and we talked to our friend Rob Adams, who's going to feed a couple thousand in Salt Lake City.
Wow.
This has to happen. If families were ever in need,
it's right now.
It's now.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, just think of a family that's feeling kind of sequestered. And I know that in St. George, we're like, quarantine? What quarantine? Yes, especially people in need. You know, people in need weren't zipping off on vacation this summer to get free. Right?
Right.
So when you're thinking about, if you're thinking about, I don't know what the big deal is, because this is my experience. I was at bike races with my kids, everyone masked, all the masks. We had a pretty tight mask mandate we talked about here.
Mhm.
We were in Park City riding our mountain bikes. When we went to Lake Powell, you think, no big deal. That was not the experience of a family who needs Thanksgiving.
It's true.
Right?
Not even close.
Not even close. So we have we're so in our reality. That is our reality, right, Jesse?
Mhm.
We don't realize that there's an alternate universe that's actually playing out. So we need a space. If you have an empty space, it's just a warehouse. And your garage probably isn't big enough, guys.
No, mine isn't.
There you go. You tell your wife that. Look, a garage could be big enough. I was sitting here thinking, my parents have an incredibly clean garage. They moved their vehicles out, the little VW Bug and their 2 cars. But 200 baskets is a lot, and they can't be
Yeah.
stacked on each other. 150.
Well, it's
they can't be
a
stacked.
lot of food. We're gonna have to spread out. So we really need a big space if we can find that.
If someone knows a space, we want you to reach out to us. You can visit us at soldinstgeorge.com, or you can just Google, guys, Googles, use the Googles. The Larkin Group, find us, Jeremy Larkin, the Larkin Group, and no, not Jeremy Larkin in Texas, Woodlands, Texas. It's a different Jeremy Larkin. You'll get it. There's a real estate. I've actually chatted with him on the phone. He's the other Jeremy Larkin real estate guy. So we're going to do this. It's going to happen. So really what we just need is a space, and the space, it would be preferable if it were closer to town, but we'd go to Fort Pierce Industrial Park for sure, or out there. Gosh, what do we call that industrial park where Walmart distribution is over there? Man, my brain's fried. My commercial real estate guys will know that. So we're going to do that. At the same time, aren't we selling homes? Okay.
Oh yeah, that.
Jessica said, I'm confused why our team can't be at the school. Jessica, the reason why is the school is probably most assuredly, we'll find out, going to say, oh, you can't have a group at the school because the school is under extreme, what's the word? Mandate and kind of observation, I think.
Well,
so I don't know if we can be at school.
We may need it for more than the one day too. We don't know how long it's going to take the 5 of us to put all these together.
Yeah.
We can't just show up Saturday and expect we're going to have time.
Yeah. So we're going to find out. Jessica, thank you. Taylor's going to find out today.
Okay, 8 of us.
We are finding 8 of us. Where'd you come up with 5? You just kind of kick some people off the
Because
game?
some of them may not be able to do it.
Yeah, well, I hear you. No, you're right. I'm just teasing. Okay, guys, let us know. It's going to happen. We are going to make it happen. There's no way around it. We have had the most incredible outpouring of support this year for the Basket Brigade. I've never seen anything like it. I donation wise, right? I mean, okay, here's the deal. Right now, as of this morning, we have 44 families nominated. We typically have 150 to 200 by the time this shakes out, and it shakes out at the very last minute. Stacy Howard, thank you. She's so awesome. Janet Timmons. These are local educators, gals who work with. Can I read the reasons that people are being nominated? Anyone like to know?
It's your show.
Yeah, I think you'd like to know. Okay. Let me go ahead and format and wrap these text cells. I'm in an Excel or a Google Sheet. Have had financial reversals since moving here last December. Have 5 children looking for work. Mom finally got part-time employment. Now, as I read these, I want to just describe if you had the summer I did, which is we've been selling so much real estate, our hair's on fire. I mean, I saw pictures of myself from vacation. Wow, I'm bald. I didn't realize how bad it was.
That's why I have the troll haircut. It reminds me I still have a little bit of hair.
It reminds you, but it just looks like you're deluding yourself. Just shave it, dude.
It's
Okay, but I love you, man.
Yeah,
comb over. Look, you're gonna have to go up 4 inches longer. My late uncle had a comb over.
This is fine unless the wind blows.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny. It was very. A couple of times I ever saw him getting water, the whole thing would come off of being pasted to his forehead. And Darren and Danielle, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Reduced income due to COVID-19 situation, health issues for both parents. Okay, I mean, these are one at a time. Mother in nursing school, father in disability from a brain tumor surgery, limited resources, $600 per month income. Cares for 2 grandchildren with no additional financial help, tight budget. Single mother with 4 daughters, low paying job at a gas station. Well, go get a better job. Just catch yourself when you start saying those things, by the way, right? Extreme health issues compounded Oh, knees were without cartilage. COVID has caused loss of employment. She's just starting back with phone sales. Had a new baby February 29th. Single mom with 5 children, lost her job, no family for support, struggling financially. Unable to work due to disability, unable to work due to health issues. This student lives with mom, sister, and sister's boyfriend. The sister is the only one working in the home. Money is very limited. Nothing extra is allowed. We have helped the student with hygiene and food bank items. This is for a student's family. This family is without a dad. He committed suicide and leaves a hardship on the family. There is some mental illness with the moms and the kids struggle too. We will be feeding these people. And that is this is great. Someone said recent surgery, loss of income for one, business slowed down, and almost to shut down for another. But shut there was a typo and it was another word that was great. Love it. A little humor. Shut got transposed as something else.
We're with you. Yep.
Yeah. So look, guys, 44 families. We want another 100. Okay. St. George Basket Brigade.org. It is linked on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook right now, facebook.com/Jeremy Larkin. Look me up, Jeremy Larkin. Blah 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 blah. How'd I do, Jimmy? Thank you. If you don't find a place for your basket brigade, thank you. We have a big room and 10 to 12 tables in the parking lot on 7th South. I can kiss you. Tell me if I'm able to say who you are. If I on the air. If you're not, then I won't do it. You ping back right now. So, whew. But in the interim, we've been selling real estate.
We have.
I had a conversation with Sunwood Homes, sponsor of our show.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, we have 3 new, maybe 5 new projects coming with Sunwood.
Wow.
Coming
Over the
soon.
next year or two, right?
Honestly,
How quick can they get them done?
if they've played out what we're working on right now, it's years. Okay. We're probably 60 days from likely some little single family 2-story homes. Likely, guys, this is not a promise. 1,600 square feet, but 800 main, 800 up, over Hurricane area, like 250, 270. Yeah, crazy, right?
Wow, 250.
Yeah,
Those will be
yeah.
gone quick.
Townhomes, our next phase of townhomes next to Desert Flower. Desert Flower is sold out, but still come to the model or visit mysunwoodhomes.com and get on the waiting list. Okay.
Yeah, those are going to be gone
Yeah.
quick.
34 townhomes, followed by, that's probably 6 months. And then the next Desert Flower phase, 40 to 60 more single family homes. Jimmy Hughes, thank you, by the way. He gave me the good to go. Jimmy Hughes, city councilman here in town, and actually a longtime friend of mine. We're like the old St. George guys. Hey, we're good old boys, right, Jimmy? He said, hey, we're welcome to use their mortuary, and they've got a big room and 10 to 12 tables on 7th South. That is a killer location. So, Jimmy, we're going to find out with the middle school. And then if not, I think we're probably solved right there. Okay, Hughes Mortuary, beautiful. Air hug, dude.
Yeah, McKinnon said if that doesn't work, they've got one. She knows of one in
And Hurricane,
too.
just reading that. Okay, beautiful.
So
So a lot coming with Sunwood, but maybe the point, the punchline, is I was on my weekly meeting with them, marketing sales meeting, and I showed them, Jesse, the data of what's going on in the real estate market of inventory. This is so mind numbing. Let me see if I can. I'm going to try and, Jesse, should we try and put it into, I don't know, we put months of inventory. Okay, so here's how we measure the health of a real estate market. We say, how much inventory is there?
Right.
And we define inventory, Jesse, in months, right?
yes.
Right.
So it would take 1 month to sell whatever's left on the market if nothing else hit the market.
Okay, so what was typically a seller's market? How much inventory?
Under 4 months.
Okay, a neutral market, like, hey, it doesn't favor sellers, doesn't favor
4 to
buyers.
6.
4 to 6. And a buyer's market?
Over 6.
Okay, over 6. So what you're really looking for, gang, in the real estate world is you want to have, like, seriously, 4 to 6 months of inventory. If you always had that, you'd have a healthy market.
Yeah.
You'd have a balanced market. You'd have healthy appreciation. You wouldn't have this insanity of how many offers did you finally get on the home by
21.
Costco? 21 offers over by Costco. If you've got a single family home right now, anywhere, we'd like to sell it. No, we don't want you to move if you don't want to move, but we'd like to apply for the job, right? Okay, so 4 to 6 months would be healthy, okay? When the market went sideways in 7, 8, and 9, by 10 and 11, it was, you know what I mean? By 10 and 11, it was just roadkill. It's just like you were driving down. It was all just roadkill everywhere. It was over. Here's what we saw. Over $1 million, there was like 30 months of inventory. Okay.
Oh my God.
Remember, 4 to 6 months is healthy.
Yeah.
There was 2.5 years. Over 2 million, it was like 5 years of inventory. What does that mean, Jesse? If I said there was 5 years inventory, what would it mean?
It means it's gonna take 5 years to sell everything on the market right now.
Assuming that no one else did what?
No one else listed.
But here's the problem, guys. What does someone do every day?
Always
The
listed.
house.
That's how bad it was. The market itself, there was like 7 months of inventory in your hot price points. How much inventory, Jesse? Today, from our report, I went through yesterday. There's literally less
Less than 1 month.
in almost every single category, any
Here's-
price, including
Here's
$1
what's
million.
interesting. So let's talk about $1 million.
Holy crap!
Because just
Fixing my life.
January and February, we had almost 2 years of inventory over $1 million. Now we have
2 years. Oh, there's my light.
let's see, 1 to 3 million, or I'm sorry, 1.2 to 1.3 is 2 months. 1.4 to 1.5, 7 months. But overall, you've got
Total market.
0.9.
Less than one. Guys, it's almost a crisis, right? And you thought the election was a crisis.
Hmm.
You thought COVID was a crisis. It is.
Yes.
You thought, what else is a crisis right now? Everything's a crisis. The riots. So this is actually, it's a problem for the market because it makes it really difficult for people to do what they need to do, which is people move
Sure.
in life.
That's life. Yep.
So we don't have a total and complete solution for this because we can't stop people from coming here. You know, unless here's the deal. You know all the people on social media that want us to stop people from coming here, right, Andy? Right, Jesse?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Andy, you're a politics guy. You're obviously on the show talking this. What could we do to stop people from coming here? We could become like the places they were leaving.
Yeah, or we can up the impact fees so it's impossible to to buy something. But
Isn't that ironic?
Yeah.
Here's how we could stop everyone from coming in. We could actually tax the crap out of everybody, and then we could just be California that you were all leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
So we could actually hurt ourselves to keep them away.
This is my point. You can't. There's no simple solution. The simplest solution is everyone would say I want to move. But what's the problem? What if everybody says they want to sell their house? Those same people have to do what?
Live somewhere.
They got to move somewhere. They got to buy.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the solution is in the short term because we almost can't build fast enough to support the growth. And we don't want to do like happened 25 years ago where there was a lot of growth that was, I want to be fair. No, there was a lot of growth. Listen, sorry, Larkin, whoever was the mayor at this time isn't the mayor now, so I'll speak it. Jesse, have you ever driven around 400, 600, 800 North Larkin in those neighborhoods? How lost do you get?
Oh my gosh.
Every single time, 1 minute. Here's why. They're just like letting subdivisions get built with like dead end streets.
Yeah,
We have,
it's kind of like the Twister.
it was Twister.
The Twister
We don't
deal.
want that. We have less than 1 minute. Here's what we'd like you to do. If you want to talk about your real estate situation, you visit us at soldinstgeorge.com or you Google the Larkin Group. Okay. If you'd like to nominate a family for the Basket Brigade, you visit stgeorgebasketbrigade.org, or you just look up the Basket Brigade or the St. George Basket Brigade. I want you to have the most incredible. We're coming up to Thanksgiving. We want to have these families to have an incredible Thanksgiving, and we're short on time, right? So nominate. We got about 10 days to take 9 days to take nominations in. It is going to be an incredible fall. Next week, I want to talk about real estate commissions and how it works with builders. And this trend we're seeing right now where buyers come in and say, I don't really know my agent. As a matter of fact, I can't even remember his or her name right now, but they're going to give us their commission back. We're going to talk about the problem that's creating and how do we navigate that here in the market. Guys, Jeremy Larkin saying, we know this town. Thanks.
Over now.